Welcome to our video where we explore the fascinating family life of one of the most iconic musicians of all time, Bob Dylan. Today, we're diving into the lives of his 6 children, Maria, Jesse, Anna, Sam, Jacob, and Desiree. Buckle up because their stories are as intriguing as Bob's legendary songs. Bob Dylan welcomed 5 of his children, Maria, Jesse, Anna, Sam, and Jacob, with his first wife, Sarah Lowndes. Later, his youngest daughter, Desiree, was born during his second marriage to Carolyn Dennis. Dylan's family tree spans generations and decades, filled with artistic pursuits, meaningful endeavors, and occasionally some home run baseballs. Let's get to know each of his 6 remarkable children who continue to add their verses to the Dylan family story. Maria Dylan Himelman, a quiet pioneer. Maria was born 4 years before Bob married her mother, Sarah Lowndes, meaning Dylan was just 20 years old at the time. When Bob tied the knot with Sarah in 1965, he adopted Maria, making her the eldest in the Dylan clan. Unlike her father's global fame, Maria prefers a quieter life, finding her voice in poetry rather than songwriting. Maria's works have been published in respected literary journals like Plume and New Ohio Review, showcasing a natural talent for words that seems almost hereditary. She has largely stayed out of the public eye, a quality her husband, musician Peter Himelman, admires deeply. Himelman once said that Maria has absolutely no desire to be in the public eye, a rarity in a family so closely associated with fame. The couple, who share 4 children, relocated from Santa Monica, California to New York City in 2019, leaving behind the surf for the city's bustling energy. Despite her low profile, Maria is considered the intellectual pillar of the family. Her passion for literature and her dedication to her family highlight her unique role in the Dylan dynasty. Jesse Byron Dylan, the visionary filmmaker. Jesse was born when Bob was 24 years old, at the height of his folk music fame. Perhaps recognizing the weight of his growing stardom, Dylan took a brief pause in his music career to focus on family life. Young Jesse grew up with a father who, despite being a music icon, made a concerted effort to shield his children from the spotlight. Jesse first realized the enormity of his father's fame during the Rolling Thunder Revue tour when he was 9 years old. "He seemed kind of fun," Jesse once said about his dad during that time, but it was only as an adult that he truly appreciated the magnitude of Bob's impact on music and culture. A graduate of New York University's film school, Jesse chose the path of visual storytelling. His directorial credits include music videos for Tom Petty and Elvis Costello, the Emmy-winning Yes We Can video, and feature films like American Wedding and Kicking and Screaming. As the founder of Wandros, Jesse has taken on projects that bridge creativity and meaningful social change. His work spans collaborations with Netflix, Vogue, and even George Soros, whom he profiled in a 2019 documentary. Jesse's accomplishments extend to his personal life, where he and actress Susan Traylor have raised 2 talented children, including musician Pablo Dylan. Anna Dylan, the enigmatic daughter. Anna was born when Bob was 26 years old. True to her private nature, little is known about Anna's life. She is the most enigmatic of the Dylan siblings, a person who seems to have deliberately chosen a life away from the public eye. While her siblings have made their marks in music, film, and philanthropy, Anna's preference for privacy suggests that her contributions to the family narrative are more personal than public. Sam Dylan, the steadfast family. Man born when Bob was 27 years old, Sam Dylan is the quiet yet steady presence in the Dylan family. Unlike his brothers and sisters, Sam has avoided the spotlight entirely, choosing a life centered on his family. His wife, Stacey Dylan, has been an outspoken advocate for health causes after their younger son, Lowell, was diagnosed with Crohn's disease as a child. Inspired by their son's journey, Stacey co-founded the nonprofit organization Connecting to Cure Crohn's and Colitis, which has raised awareness and funds for research. Sam's brother Jacob has even lent his musical talents to the nonprofit's fundraising events, proving that the Dylan siblings support each other both on and off the stage. Though Sam remains largely out of the limelight, he plays an integral role in the Dylan family narrative. Whether it's supporting his wife's initiatives or being a loving father to his 2 children, Sam embodies a quieter kind of strength. Jakob Luke Dylan, the musical heir. By the time Jacob was born, Bob was 30 years old and well into his status as a global music legend. As the youngest of Bob and Sarah's children, Jacob grew up surrounded by music. His childhood home in Los Angeles was filled with the sounds of his father's records and the hum of creativity. Jacob eventually carved out his own path in music, becoming the lead vocalist and primary songwriter for the Wallflowers. The band's Grammy-winning hits like One Headlight and The Difference cemented Jacob's place in the music industry, independent of his father's towering legacy. Jacob once reflected on the pressures of being Bob Dylan's son, saying, "I know people think it's tough, but it didn't feel that way to me. I had friends, a family, a life." He credits his father for instilling a sense of normalcy despite their extraordinary circumstances. Today, Jacob continues to make music while raising 4 sons with his wife, Paige. As a father himself, Jacob often channels his experiences into his songs, proving that the Dylan legacy is alive and well. Desiree Gabrielle Dennis Dylan, Desiree, lovingly called Desi, was born when Bob was 44 years old, making her the youngest of the Dylan children and the only one with his second wife, Carolyn Dennis. Despite her parents' divorce when she was 6, Desiree grew up in a supportive environment where both parents prioritized her happiness and shielded her from the spotlight. Desiree's artistic talents mirror her family's creative legacy. As an actress, she's appeared in popular shows like Modern Family and NCIS. She's also performed with Young Americans, a nonprofit arts group, touring internationally to inspire young talent. Her performances have a spark that reflects her vibrant personality and deep love for the arts. Desiree frequently shares tributes to her father on social media, calling him her greatest inspiration and one of the most humble and brilliant men she's ever known. Her journey as an artist and her heartfelt connection to her father demonstrate that the Dylan family's creativity is alive and thriving. From poets and filmmakers to musicians and advocates, Bob Dylan's children each carry a part of his creative legacy. Maria's poetic voice, Jesse's visionary filmmaking, Anna's quiet strength, Sam's family devotion, Jacob's musical success, and Desiree's artistic spirit collectively reflect the diverse talents and values of the Dylan family. While Bob Dylan is celebrated as a music icon, his greatest achievement might be the family he's nurtured. His children's accomplishments prove that the bonds of family are as enduring as his legendary lyrics. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Bob Dylan's fascinating family, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below. Which Dylan child story surprised or inspired you the most? We'd love to hear your thoughts. See you in the next video for more captivating stories.